And the letter B stands for, as you can see, belief. But there's so many other B's. I like to think of big, bold. And there's so many B's that we can talk about, but the most important one is belief. Do you have belief in yourself? Do you believe that you can do it? You know, I believe that I was given gifts and talents, and if I walk in line with those gifts and talents that I've been given, I have everything I need to fulfill my purpose. But as soon as I'm not using my gifts and talents, then I'm going to be in deep water. John Masson has a great quote, a very good question that we need to ask ourselves. He says, do we doubt our beliefs and believe our doubts? And I thought for a moment on that, and I said, my goodness me, I'm always believing the very thing that could go wrong instead of believing what can go right. When I'm faced with a decision, I have, these thoughts. Has anybody watched these cartoon movies? Oh, you guys, have you seen that cartoon called The Emperor's New Groove? Did you watch the movie? Haven't you? You guys have seen it, of course. Okay, I've watched many of these cartoon or animated movies because I've got young children. And The Emperor's New Groove, there's this guy called Kronk, I think is his name. Do you know Kronk? And he has this little guy that jumps up on his shoulder. You know, the angel with the halo, the white one. Have you seen that guy? And then he has someone that jumps up on the other shoulder. What does he look like? Red with horns, doesn't he? And these two little guys have discussions with him. And you and I experience that kind of thing on a day-to-day basis. We have that inner voice. There's these two voices competing against one another. By the way, which one wins? Which one wins? The one you feed the most. So if you're constantly feeding the negative guy, he gets strong and bold and he takes over your life. Whereas if you feed the positive person, he becomes stronger. Okay? So begin to starve the one that you don't want to be in charge.